Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I would love to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that taught us this truth. Blessings and safety to the hopeful elect. All right. It says Carlton Pearson, founder of Oklahoma megachurch, who supported Mo rights, expires at age 70. All right. This was a wicked nigga, man. When you do your research on him, he was, mainly active, I believe, in the early 80s, the 90s, 2000s, early 2000s, man. He was more active, okay? And, he was rich, man. Like the typical, pastor or, over these damn mega churches, man, okay? But it says the founder of a former mega church in Oklahoma who fell from favor and was branded a heretic after he embraced the idea that there was no hell, which there is no hell. There's no place where you burn for eternity, man. There's no place where you burn for eternity. Hell is the grave, man. Hell is, a condition of living, okay? Not a place where you just burn for eternity with Satan, man. But it says, and supported, which means he was pro, okay? He was pro Moism, okay? He supported Mo rights, has died, has expired. His agent said Monday, okay? It says Bishop Carlton Pearson expired Sunday night in hospice care in Tulsa due to cancer, said his agent Willie Bogle. Okay, Pearson was 70. Okay, and this is when the Lord chose to visit him, man. Okay, this is, when the Lord chose to visit him. Okay, as the scriptures say, a man knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, right? So are the sons of man snared in the evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them. Which, if he died from cancer in a hospice care, man, he died a painful death, man, because having cancer is very, very painful, okay? And that's why the scriptures say, death is better than continual sickness. But, man, the Lord, probably, had this nigga suffering, man, But not trying to digress, trying to stay on the topic, all right? The fact of, this guy, he supported, the whole alphabet community, okay? He encouraged, and pushed for laws to be made, okay, centering around these individuals, okay? He wanted more hate crime laws to pretty much protect them in the workforce, okay? And just, period, man, When, it's clear that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, it's against that act, okay? That act is an abomination. But then you have a pastor who so-called comes in the name of God, man, supports that, okay? And man, shit, let's get a quick precept, man. Because a lot of you pastors out there, I'm going to name a few, okay? T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, because, this nigga, when you look him up, okay, they said he had an estimated net worth of, $16 million, which, we know that it's a possibility that number isn't accurate, but the fact that it has him in that type of tax bracket, lets you know that this guy, he was well off, man, But this is Micah 3:9. It says, "Hear this, I pray ye, heads of the house of Jacob and princes of the house of Israel." It says, "that abhor judgment and pervert all iniquity." Okay? Who hates judgment? Okay? Who perverts? Okay? When you go into this word pervert, okay, it says to cause to turn aside away from what is good and true or morality right. So here it is, they help E, okay? Because E set these niggas up, man, to pretty much they help E, turn our people aside, man. Okay? And that's what these niggas do. They sell out, okay, and then they help the oppressor, okay, and they put snares before their own people, man. Okay? It says they build up Zion with blood and Jerusalem with iniquity. The heads thereof judge for a reward. Okay? It says, and the priests thereof teach for hire. See, it's all about the money with these niggas, man. It's all about the money. They're not, telling the house of Israel, okay, to offend less. Okay? They're not telling the house of Israel not to let their iniquities lift themselves up, right? They're not saying that. The Lord said, cry aloud, spare not. Okay, but they spare people according to what? Money. You're rich, they're not gonna tell you, hey man, you need to cut that out, brother. They're gonna keep accepting, the money, and they'll tell you smooth things like it's okay. God understands. God, he loves the sinner, but he hates the sin, okay? But the scriptures say what? All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. Matter of fact, let's grab that. I believe it's in Amos, the 9th chapter, man. This is Amos 9 and 10, okay? It says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us, man. So the Lord said all the sinners of his people is going to die by the sword. So you had Pastor Porkchop telling the people that the Lord, he loves the sinner but hates the sin, man. That's not biblical, okay? When you go into 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, I believe the 24th verse, the first 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, around that area, it goes into how the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. Okay? So, these pastors, man, they speak these smooth words. They're guilty of adding blood to their hands, because we're supposed to be washing the blood off of our hand according to Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. Well, we're going to grab that too. Ezekiel 3 and 17, and this is for, you false pastors out there, man, that's teaching for hire, right? You're not properly dividing the word, man. You're not properly judging the house of Israel, man. You're not judging them according to the scriptures, right? It says Ezekiel 3 and 17, and it reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not a warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man will die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. So yeah, this guy right here, man, he had a lot of blood on his hand. He wasn't warning the wicked to turn from their wickedness, man. Okay? He was encouraging them to continue in their wickedness, man. Okay? Because, hey, it said he supported Mo rights. That's encouraging them to continue in their wickedness, when it's evident and clear that there are scriptures that forbid that type of behavior. Okay? But back in this Micah 3, Micah 3 and 11, it says, the heads thereof judge for a reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Okay, because it's all about the money. Hey, the scriptures say, freely you have received, freely give, man. Okay, but there's nothing wrong with the people taking care of the pastor, financially. It's hey, but the fact is they're lying, man. They're not giving you the truth. Okay, they're not leading you to the Heavenly Father. Okay, they're leading you farther from the Lord, man. They're doing a bit of Satan. Okay. But it says, yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? None evil can come upon us. Okay? Man, you know. And like I said, man, this is a message to all of you pastors out there, man. That's misleading the house of Israel. Okay, the Lord is going to visit you for it, man. Hey, let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Book of Jeremiah 23:1. Okay, it says, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastor, saith the Lord. All right, let's read it in the NLT. It says, woe, what sorrow awaits the leaders of my people, the shepherds of my sheep, for they have destroyed and scattered the very ones they were expected to care for. So if the Lord puts you in a certain position, you're supposed to care for the flock. And Yahushua said, feed my sheep. But you're not properly feeding the sheep, okay? It says, verse 2, therefore thus saith the Lord, the power of Israel, against the people that feed my people. You have scattered my flock and driven them away and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit you. I will visit upon you the evils of your doing, saith the Lord, man. So, hey, man, this is a prime example of the Lord visiting this nigga, okay? Like I said, man, he expired, due to cancer, and I guarantee you that it was very painful, and he was in the hospice, which means, hey, he pretty much expired out, man. And hey, Lord willing, it was very painful, man. Hey, you pastors out there, man, you false Israelite camp leaders out there that's coming up against the apostles and elders, man, take heed. Because hey, man, there's a judgment for those, who add and take from the scriptures, man. All right. Revelations 22. And I'm going to just read 18. It says, for I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book, man. All right. The Lord shall add the plagues unto him that are written in this book. So, hey, man, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to end giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Kodash. Till next time, Shalom.